A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Groupers ready to get this thing started and open the season.
30 to 10 like the first game. Trust.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Ohio State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
To the air, it's Sayin. Quick strike complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Wants to go up top, right down the middle. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Power football with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
4th and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Groupers' offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple
Had the ball
guys
for
that
4 minutes and
their
didn't even score.
matchups, which makes it hard to run off.
Go all over.
This is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And the Groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't see it.
There he goes! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Am I going to get the penalty?
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that.
That's about 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They just keep firing. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's ball. Touchdown Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point now, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And listen, if I have a playmaker, a running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
The option look. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
The groupers line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's ball. Pulled down for the tackle. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
This is a design run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Second down coming up.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Sayed. Picked off. What a way to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. He'll try to take it back.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the one down. He goes at the 39. The defense calls a timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Looking to throw, it's Sayed. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the big tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. The short hands, it's ball. At midfield, he's got room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out quickly. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's ball. Ernie on the Jets. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And now this offense will take the field again. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Groupers will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on second and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first and 10 from the 29. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going with the ground game left. This time they get him in the backfield and they take back what he got on the previous play. Line to set. guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Got out of that?
Unloads
Oh my gosh,
to
you're
the
kidding me,
wideout.
right?
He's got him wide open. Oh, I'm out of space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets
Really
to
like hugging the quarterback too,
line.
bro. He shrugged that thing off, though.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Chandler. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense.
Stop the car.
3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone.
My defense on 4th down is just awful.
Now from inside the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the groupers are in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Escapes trouble. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. Down throws toward the end zone. Touchdown groupers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know
not running the ball
if
good
goes
either.
back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Should we make a completion?
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Zings it complete.
Yes, they're going to use that time.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Ball. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got him this time. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches.
I'll have to snap it.
clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Buys a little time. Catch in the middle, it's ball. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Snapped it in the shotgun. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Obviously, I can win this game. I'm trying to use some of this as
He'll
practice.
run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes the grab at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lets it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. They might try to score again. Big fullback's got it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.
Big dub.
Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Someone from number 3 to number 10. I don't know if I'm really going to go up after being that unranked team. If I did, it'd only be like 1 rank. I actually went up 2 spaces and I play Ohio. Let's go.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ohio's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught over the middle. It's Mathis. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Navarro. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Ohio State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Sales went into the middle. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Caught close to the marker. It's ball. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. He's in open space downfield. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays.
Catch and stride inside the 15.
Cool.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Rides the back on the option to give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Sayin. Moves around to clear up the vision. The throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He makes a catch. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires the pass.
Forcing it.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I knew I was in trouble. I just threw it up. I was stupid. Defense lock in. Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll run it
Sold,
inside.
bro. Now he's going to get 20 yards.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. To the ground. He's got it again. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the right side. Wide open spaces. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read.
Oh, I had him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
That's right.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Finds space on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to throw it again. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle.
I just got a rest in the passer call, bro. 100% what that call is.
We'll see what that's all about. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Mathis.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
It'll be a close one on the halftime. They might tie it up. This is a field goal. Once they get a stop, turnover. He just got 1st down.
It's a seam wide open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left.
36 seconds
they can
to
tie
time.
this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air, it's Sayin. Now improvising. Gets rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Oh my gosh, I think
The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's ball. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a down at the 38. Gives it on the option. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
We got to get this.
Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thurman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Buckeyes get the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they take the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Paul. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are
and it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back in his 4-yard line. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. And the returner is stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Swings it out to his running back. Right to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed Behind the line, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The quick out. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Escapes trouble. And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Oh my God.
No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Back to throw, it's Navarro. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge...
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And
Wow.
they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a second and long.
They're not winning.
Lost a pass, and he's got to make a play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires toward the end zone. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground.
I just lost this game, bro. I just sold so hard.
Absolutely heartbreaking loss. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. From inside his own 15, looking for a premise. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Here comes the hit. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. Lots of running room. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Lost to fire on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll throw it down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing new in there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Moss. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Man, I love on third down when I know I have a running back that can beat guys. Whether you want to cover me with a linebacker or a safety, I can run an angle route, and I can have success because my quarterback knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
What a play by the defender, that, Tim, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Touchdown, Aggie! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Finds his man. It's Peoples. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
I need a big run.
So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll run it. It's Peoples. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If you get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing
scored touchdown. I shake it
able
back.
to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
So down the 4th down, I gotta get this guy.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out.
Long enough?
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
All right, let's 2.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you fail. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll open the second half on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Motion from the back. To the air, it's Sayin. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle. It's Moss.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And that one will give them the lead.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Look at the big fella roll.
So unlucky there.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
Let's go. Hey.
Using his legs, it's Moss. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
It's so weird, man.
Texas A&M going quickly. Fires to the right. He's got it. Oh, he's got some space. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass, it's Reed. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They finish it off with a little gadget play to get into the end zone. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the line.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Moss. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the 1st down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature them, but you watch him on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football out there, and he makes the catch.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On target over the middle. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. The Aggies have pushed it inside the 20. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Touchdown, Aggies! And the pummeling has started. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Peoples. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. The give to the fullback. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. He'll set up to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Are forced to settle for 3.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One
He
more
thinks he's
play
going to score
to add
with
the
6
stats.
seconds left.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
over to MLB for 10 minutes. I like